Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are staying safe. So far, thank you so much for your extraordinary, overwhelming support. Thank you. And today's topic, I'm going to talk about another interesting topic. Am I confident enough to build trust? Do you? Yes, answer to the question. Am I confident enough to build trust? Do you? Let's understand. Okay, let me share my thoughts around this. One of the common important elements for you as a project manager want to be form an effective professional connections with your colleagues or stakeholders is all about trust. Do you agree? People are hesitant to open up, contribute, or follow someone they don't trust. That's the reason why the project cannot work properly without it. Trust matters. People say that collaboration sometimes, which is a high level of trust. Many of your team members and stakeholders, they have their own roles and responsibilities. And the only way to collaborate effectively is to first understand each other. That is how you will get cornerstone of trust. Because either you as a project or a change manager's job, you got to lead the people through different uncertainty and a change which is anticipating in every project. For that, you have to build high trust environment, which is extremely important. And for me, we also communicate with people who are senior to us, but do not report to us on a regular basis, correct? Because we can't rely on hierarchical reporting lines to move things forward. So we'll have to rely on our interpersonal skills as a PM and your ability to influence your others. That's how you make them to work. We must first make people feel comfortable, correct? Before keeping our promises and communicating properly if we want them to believe in us and follow us. Have you observed one more time? You might have come across. People prefer to withdraw rather than cooperate when there is a lack of trust. It happens with most of us. They start to have doubts about themselves and become pessimistic. So what happens? There is a lack of confidence and project managers neglect to share some of the critical information or purposefully conceal some of the information or may not be truthful or reliable or consistent, correct? Because these actions speak louder than words. If something is not done, I think you have convey them in a very, very excellent way so that it will not create any roadblocks. So there are some of the principles, or maybe you should take some of these things, make a note of it when you deal with, how to build a trust. 1, understand, am I capable of or competence? Am I really strong enough competence? So it's all about your competence. Maybe your clients or stakeholders, they want to see you as a capable or a trustworthy manager who knows how to get the job done, even though if they have to faith in you. So they will respect you as a capable leader who keeps careful watch on risks, issues, decisions and actions, as well as do you have an ability to carry out your plans and produce the results as promised. That is what they matters. Although it should go without saying, sometimes we frequently overlook this as a factor in people's lack of trust in us. So the simplest way to lose respect is to be untrustworthy. So your stakeholders or your clients, so they perceive you as uncontrollable or indifferent ways. The second, it's about your honesty. As a project manager, the most important quality of trust is honest. Be honest. Many project managers, they're capable of doing fantastic job, but when pressed, they fail to deliver. So they make unreasonable promises, and when they later discover that they were unable to execute the work what they have compromised or maybe promised to the stakeholders, the entire confidence is destroyed. So don't fall into that trap. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel you are very inconvenienced or obliged to say yes when you don't want to, take a break and respond later. So don't make a smaller mistakes and be honest. So always project management is all about, for me, doing the right thing, and that can often entail telling the unpleasant truth, which might go for a different confidence hits, right? So your stakeholders will respect you in the long run for being realistic and looking out for the best interest. The other one, third one, relationship. I think I have spoken this earlier videos previously also. I think, do you have an ability to connect deeply with others? And this is how another important factor to build a trust. So you must recognize the people as an individuals, and they take the time to learn about their scenarios or circumstances if you wanted to connect with them. So it's all about your compassion and empathy, right? So it's not enough to have a shaky connection. So be strong enough to maintain that relation further. The last one, it's all about how you communicate clearly and effectively. So communication will not make someone trust you, but it can help you create a culture that does. So communication is very important. To conclude my views on this, for a variety of reasons, either you are a change manager or a project manager, you still struggle because a lack of expertise is one of the most common thing. And you as a project manager suffer as a result of what we do. We overpromise and fail to connect with, the communicate clearly with most of stakeholders. So make sure, please, this doesn't happen to you. I hope this helps. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for your time. Thanks for listening, and thank you.